Hello and testing. Hello. How you doing? Rooster Jones. Appreciate I appreciate you guys being here. I'm Rooster Jones. And more Rock Less Cock always here on this fabulous show. And we have Mr. Charles Levy here again. He's an amazing man, and I'm very proud of having him here.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? There's the infamous Charles Levy. How you doing, brother?
I'm all right. I'm all right.
My brother from
Everything's
another
going
mother.
good.
Well, bless you, and really good to see you.
Yeah, so now I guess Skinny Puppy's going, their tour starts today.
Uh-oh, your boy.
Yep, Justin Bennett, and Kevin Keys.
Oh, man, I got to see him twice.
Yeah.
I saw him in
yeah,
Las Vegas, and I saw him at Cinematic in Hollywood.
Oh, in Hollywood, huh?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Cinematic was the name of the club.
Oh, okay. I thought I saw him in Anaheim.
Oh, you saw
That's
him
why
in Anaheim.
Yeah, it's some Anaheim
Oh, they're
theater.
amazing. They do such a good
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
And in fact, the second show I saw was just so loud that I actually had to cover my ears a few times. The bass was
Oh,
so intense. I was
damn.
right in the front, and this is a funny story. I was like looking at me and my brother. We went and we both wore ties and had a white shirt on and stuff.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden they went through first song, and then I look at my brother. I'm like, hey, when the hell is Ogre gonna get out here? And then I look back, and he's staring right at me with one of those Renaissance dick noses, the long noses.
Yeah.
And then he goes like that, and throws blood that's coming out of his arm.
Out of the
It goes
floor,
all over me. It was freaking cool.
So you look like you're murdered.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
I like to. I got them when I saw him here. I got them both, Ogre and Kevin, to come in on the picture. It's just up there.
Yeah.
But the Chicago show date, I wish I can go out there. I would love to do. I already know their set. I know their set.
You know they're
So
set
if
by
I was
heart,
to
huh?
play on stage,
Wow.
yeah, I know about it. I know, I played to it, when I was watching the video. So I got set down, you know. So if I had to go in on an appearance, I could throw down.
Wow,
I can go down on
that's
inseminate,
awesome.
and I know that Justin is out with Thrill Kill. So I wonder how's he going to do both. So maybe I have
What instrument does he play?
he plays drums.
He plays the drums. Okay.
Justin plays the drums.
Okay.
So, so maybe Martin might come in on drums, playing on the night. Don't know. That's a possibility. He's on a cane now, like me, but he's got both his legs.
I
I
hear
can
you.
I can go up there. I can pull it off. You know,
I know you
I
can.
know the songs. And the song Two Dog Park, I know that song. I can play it.
Oh,
It's
I
it's not
love.
like I have to stay there for a long time, but I know I can do it
I believe you
because
could too.
I remember when when Martin's had Damage Manual,
Yeah.
and that's Chris Conley, Martin Atkins, Jordy from Killing Joke. You know, they the bass player couldn't come out of England,
Okay.
so I had learned the songs from the whole album. I already learned it. So when they asked me to come out and do it, I go, hell yeah. So when I went into do a rehearsal, Jordy, when I played, Jordy said, "This the man here. He's got the job. He's got the spot." So I got to play it on Damage Manual, and that
Yeah.
was good.
Damage manual. Okay. Yeah. That
Yeah,
was. I know
that,
that. Yeah. I have
that was
that.
like playing Zeppelin. Yeah, that was to me that was like Chris Conley doing something other than his solo and David Bowie. Uh,
Yeah.
it was like a band other than Ministry.
Yeah.
It was like playing in Zeppelin. That's what it felt like, Sunset Strip, that song off
Yeah.
Damage Manual. That was like playing in Zeppelin, you know.
That's
So when
awesome.
I wrote the song, I thought of John Paul Jones.
Yeah.
And I nailed that. I nailed that gig, and it was fun live, you know. So
That's
that was an
cool.
experience, you know.
That's
I wish
awesome.
Damage Manual would. I wish Damage Manual would go out again. I don't know what's going on with that, but that was a real good vehicle for Chris Conley
Yeah.
come out, with a band and everything,
Yeah. Yeah. That's
So
awesome. Gosh, you've been in
it
so much
really reminded me
stuff.
of Zeppelin.
Every time I talk to you, it's a new project that you tell me about that you were a part of. I mean, it's just like
Yeah, yeah,
it blows my
yeah.
mind.
I don't know where Chris Randall is from Sister Machine Gun, but I had fun playing with them.
I listened to that whole
With-
album just the other
Yeah.
day. I knew that
Oh, you
album. I
did?
just didn't. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I jammed it at work, full blast. I
I'm on
actually
torture technique.
my boombox actually ran out of battery juice. I had it up so loud that it drained
Yeah.
all the battery. I had to plug it in. Oh dang.
Damn.
Okay. Yeah, I know what you mean by the drums and the bass line. That's you did really good on that. Good
Yeah.
job. And to Enosh. Good
Yeah.
job.
Yeah. 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 Ines was really good. Good. Is really good drummer as well
Yeah,
as a good
I was
guitar
not
player.
expecting that because I know he's an amazing guitarist,
Yeah.
amazing vocalist,
Yeah.
and all
Yeah.
that, but I
Yeah.
had no idea about drums.
Yeah. I walked in. It was at he was Chris Randall was recording in Warzone Studios, which is where Die Warsaw is had their camp. Their camp
Yeah.
was called Warrior Studios. It was right by Cabrini Green, which is gone now.
Hmm.
But Cabrini Green was a pretty raunchy the housing project area.
Okay.
And you either had to go get your ass whooped or buy drugs.
Ah,
And
good
it was
options.
those two. Those are options. So I would go to, I was born in Cabrini
Okay.
in Chicago. I
Okay.
was born in Cabrini, but my dad moved out. My dad and my mom out. And my cousins, I still had cousins. So when I would go to studio at Warzone, some of the engineers would be like, damn, we got whooped. We got burned from, trying to buy some treats.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah. And so they were all circled around the green room, like trying to come up to me to ask, hey Levi, could maybe.
Go
And
get
I'm
us
like,
some.
what? So they finally could get they got the courage. They asked me, they was like, hey Levi, after this, could you do me a favor? Could you make a quick stop over,
Because
at
you
the
had
green,
less of a chance to probably get ripped off, and then the white
yeah, yeah,
dudes.
yeah,
I know the feeling,
yeah,
man.
right. Yeah.
When I was an addict, I
So
remember
I
getting like
so
asphalt and drywall
yeah,
and
right,
whatever
right.
they
So they
find,
were like,
man.
man, could you from Cabrini? Can you hook us up, Levi? And I was like, man, I'm not going over there getting no fucking heroin from the fuckers. Are you crazy? So they asked me again, what could we do to get this? Because they got burned again. And I said, I tell you what, for every $10 that you spend on getting you some, you know,
Stuff.
down, I get $10 on average. So if you're gonna get you some of the downtown
Yeah.
and it's $10 a package, I got $10 on them, $10 on each package. So if you're getting a dime, I get a dime.
Yeah.
So it's better than losing money and not even getting anything.
Yeah. Exactly.
So and plus going to the studio at is it's a lot of acts want to record in the studio. The later the hours, the better, because you get more. They give you extra time. Whoever's the engineer at the time will go uh will stay extra time. If you
Oh,
go in there at 12 midnight, you can overshoot a 3 hour thing by going 4, 5, 6, 7 hours.
wow. That's
You know,
awesome.
and so
What a
yeah,
good
so
dude.
that's kind of a deal. You know, and you get an engineer extra 10, 20, 30, $50 or whatever,
Yeah. Yeah.
and get your shit mixed. And so they would come up to me like, oh man, can you hook us up, Levi? Whatever.
The
And
middleman.
if they getting a jab or 8 or 10, I'm getting the same thing. Cause
Yeah.
I don't, I didn't do heroin. So I would get, if I get caught, I go to jail. So I'm
Yeah.
taking, I'm,
I never done
I'm
heroin.
getting that
No.
chance.
I was bad
Yeah,
at
right.
one
Me
point.
neither. Me
I,
neither.
I did for like 15 or so years meth and some
Mhm.
cocaine, but I've been off for about 15 or more years. So I've been clean off of it.
Oh yeah,
So I'm good. I'm
yeah,
good. I'm healthy. Well, kind
yeah.
of
Me too.
healthy.
I can't even smoke pot.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. I'm in the
Yeah.
capital of marijuana, but
Oh
it's legal,
man.
and I can't even do it. I smell the bud, smell strawberry bud
Oh
and everything, and I can't even fuck with it.
yeah. I'm
God,
so sorry. That's my baby, to be
yeah,
honest with you.
yeah. I love it, man. when I smoke weed, I am so chill. My music to me is like euphoric, man.
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
hear you.
God, that's the thing. That when I play live, on all the years I played, I never played high.
Well, that's
But
good.
after the show, I get fucked up. I get high.
Call it
I get
comatose.
fucking whacked.
Get comatose.
Comatose. Yep. But before the show, practice before the show, I'm sober as a fucking dude on who never did drugs. Because the high I get from playing in front of people
Yeah,
and performing is there's nothing that can measure to it.
nothing can beat.
You
No,
know,
you have like some
right?
amazing people you play with. So yeah, I mean
Yeah,
it top of the food chain, and you're one
yeah,
of them.
yeah,
You're one of them. And so that's
yeah. I guess
no, don't
but
guess, man. Don't guess. You are. You're
yeah.
you're awesome.
Now, man,
I
now
watched
I
Sex
want to
on
go.
Wheels again today too, man. I had to.
Yeah,
I mean, it was an
yeah,
accident. It just popped up, and I couldn't turn it off. And then seeing you so
yeah,
happy and they're playing with that red
yeah,
bass.
yeah, yeah.
What kind of bass was that?
There's two videos. There's two videos of Sex on Wheels. One with us where we shot the video for the song. So that was me. That was me fresh.
Yeah.
You know, they tried to they tried to get me to be a leather daddy. And I was like, I didn't want to do it. Yeah, I wore shorts and I'm like, whatever. But on the Cool World
Yeah.
soundtrack, that one was a busting one. And Ralph Bansky for Chris said it. That's it. Getting to meet him. The chick who was dancing, the cartoon character
Yeah.
that was dancing to it, she was his stripper girl.
Ah,
And she goes, the only music I dance to is thrill code. So they play at us in the video, in the movie.
yeah.
And because Kim Basinger can't dance.
She does it, huh? She can't dance with a
She
damn, huh?
cannot dance. That's how that girl got that part. She
Oh,
was
how
Holly in the
funny.
in
Yeah.
the animation, but when Kim Basinger was the animation,
Yeah. It was the
she couldn't
hooker.
dance shit.
It was the dancer, huh?
Yeah, she wasn't no dancer.
That's
The
funny.
chick they had dancing, she's moving and stuff.
Oh
She's
yeah,
moving
she
and
was getting
shit.
down, dude.
Kim Basinger,
Yeah, Buzz. It was
yeah,
funny
Kim
watching
Basinger
Buzz
wasn't
all
doing
putting
that
his
shit.
arm around him, and
Yeah,
you, yeah, you
I
too,
know, I
man. They
know,
were like coming up,
I
grabbing you by
know,
the
I know.
arm and hugging on you, and
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
it was awesome. It was fun,
That
dude. It
was
looked
that
like
was
it was
that
a
was great.
blast, though. Looked like you had a
It was a
blast.
blast. I got to, I was on the Paramount set, and when we finished shooting the video, and we shot, the video, I was, walking around, and I looked up, and I had these golf carts, but they were modified, and they were the golf carts that the Banana Splits used. Uh, that TV show, the Banana Splits. Nah, 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 nah,
Yeah,
nah. It's a TV show. It was all back in the day, and
yeah,
it
yeah,
it was some character called the Banana Splits, and they had these little carts they used to drive around in,
yeah.
and they were sitting around the lot at Paramount. I said, I love the Banana Splits. I want
I
to drive
love the
this
banana
cart.
splits.
So so they go, yeah, you can. So I rode around in the Banana Splits cart, driving around.
Oh, that's awesome.
Brad Pitt had already flew out. He had flew in somewhere else, so I didn't get to meet him. But that was one hell of a night. Then we all went to Roosevelt Hotel, and we all decided to go have Mexican
Yeah.
restaurant for
Okay.
dinner. So we were all going, and so then somebody said, we should ask Kim Basinger. So they asked me to go ask her. So I was like,
Ooh.
I'm not going to ask. They go, no, you go ahead and ask. So
It
I
seems
went to
like
her
you've
room.
always been the guinea pig, huh, for them to ask.
I know, I know. They always would
It's the
come to the bus.
smile.
They
It's
would
the
come to my
smile.
room.
I'm telling you.
And they would come to my room in the hotel. Now let's go to Levi's room. After the show, we're gonna go to your room after the after party in your room.
Oh my
I'm like,
lord.
my room? Why my room? You know, no room. So so they told me to go. So I went to knocked on the door and I saw Kim Basinger. And she came to the door. She said, come on in. And I walked in and she offered me a drink. And I said, vodka tonic. She made me a drink. And I said, well, Miss Basinger, she just called me Kim. I'm here to invite you to come out to dinner with us, And she goes, oh, go out to dinner with you guys? She goes, I ain't going to no dinner. I'm I'm getting in my room, give me a bottle, and I got my pills. I'm going to chill in my room. So I said, okay, that's cool. Well, you want me to bring something back? No, that's all right. I'm cool. So that was it. I wanted to tear that ass, but but I went on my
That's
business, and we
awesome.
went and had dinner. So we all ate dinner, and so then someone said the KMFDM were playing at the Palace.
Oh.
So I went. I said I'm going, and everybody else said, "No, I'm not going. We're not going." I said I'm gonna go catch them. So I went to the Palace. I got in, and one of the crew guys got me in, and I went up, and they were about to do encore, and Sasha saw me, and National, they saw me, and they
Yeah.
said, "Come on up here with us." So that's when I went on stage with them. It's sold out show at the Palace, and they did the song "Money," you
Yeah.
know, and I played guitar, and one for the money, two for the show, three get
Yeah.
ready, go kids,
Wow.
go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and it was on. So
And
I
you were
played.
in the front in the crowd, and then they
I
saw
played.
you
I played
there.
on stage with them, you know, and it
Huh.
was cool. It
Wow.
was cool. So then after this is all in one day. After the show, they had to drive to the next town. So the guy told me there's a party on Highland Avenue, big party.
Okay. Yeah, I know
Uh,
Island.
So I went and a friend of ours
Bless you.
band was playing. The band's called Blitzbeer. So we're from. So I said, yeah. So I got in. So I had a rent a car. A friend of ours that came from Chicago that came down to see um, to do a photo shoot with us, hang out with us.
Hmm.
Had a vacation time in Hollywood. So she came and she had a rent a car, and I had the rent a car, and we drove to the after party. And so we're sitting in there, and the band Blitzbeer, the guy Kurt was the name. He said, "Hey man, Levi, these guys, Jerry, Lane,
Yeah.
So I meet these guys, and they said, "Oh, we're gonna get ready to go on show. So I'll be back. Just glad you came to the show." So I go. So I'm standing there, and Kitty, who was a bomb gang girl then, she goes,
Yeah.
"Charles, I'm gonna get some drinks. You guys wait here." So I'm with these three guys. So the one guy leaves. So it's just the two guys, and Ice T comes in. So the whole place goes ice, ice, ice. And I go, I saw Ice the night before when we got to LA. And he was just, I saw him at this club and he was just kind of, had his boys.
Ice T
And
is
I
awesome,
walked up,
actually.
said, yeah. I walked up to
Body
him, I said,
count.
hey
I
man.
love body count.
I said, yeah. I said, hey man, I want you to come and I want you to give me an autograph for me and my friend, our tour manager. He looks like you, except he's Irish. And so I was like, because I had kind of put him on and coaxed him over to walk toward the phone to me because
Yeah.
I got on the phone on the payphone and called called my guy, and I talked to him on the phone. He gave him an autograph, and I looked around, and all these was like, yeah, they were like his posse.
Yeah.
They were too scared to come up to me because I was in all leather,
Oh God.
and I was like, yeah, man, it's all cool, it's all good. I said, it's all good for everybody. Don't worry about it. And I saw him the night before. So when he walked in the place, everybody's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And so I go, damn, they go, that ice, they go, I in. And then the two guys I was standing with go, the one guy goes, the shorter one goes, man, motherfuck he. And I go, damn, what's up, man? You hating. And he says, man, I'm so mad at he interrupted our show. I go, he came to your show. What band you playing? He said, Alice in Chains. And I was like, what? You're in Alice in Chains and in a box? And he was like, yeah. I go, wow, because he had got a haircut. So he didn't have the dreads. He cut it, Lane had cut his hair. So I met Lane Staley and Jerry Cantrell.
Wow.
Mike Starr, he was chasing some pussy. So he wasn't about to go. So he was out hunting for some poop. Uh,
Mm-mm.
oh, yeah, I know. So I had to go. I got to talk to Lane, and we became friends.
Wow.
We
I
became
like
friends.
Alice in Chains. Dirt was an
Yeah,
amazing album.
yeah,
Love
yeah,
Dirt.
yeah,
Wood. Love the
yeah,
song Wood. Oh,
yeah. He he remembered me, and this is what made me remember when I got to meet him, and we went to the hotel, and he got a conference room where we can drink and hang out and smoke pot,
yeah, yeah.
not work up everybody in our room. So we left from Highlands to the after party. We couldn't get I went to the car and the car was stolen. The rented
Oh,
car was stolen.
holy Moses.
So damn, I said, how we gonna get back? What the fuck? So yeah, so we got, we sitting there trying to call a cab in LA, trying to get a cab. And fucking this guy drove by. We walked up to this gas station, and this guy was in his pickup truck. And I said, hey, stuff. He says, can you spare some change? He needed some gas.
Yeah.
So I said, I tell you what, you give us a ride, I'll give you gas money, and you can have some drinks.
Yeah.
Come to the hotel. Sue says, really? He says, man, I'm so nervous. I got to take this load and everything. I go, what's wrong, man? And he had a bunch of guns. He was having liver, and his
Oh
gas, he
shit.
ran out of gas, and his connect. And that was, the guy was nervous. And I said, calm down, man. Come with us. You know, I play in the band and blah, blah, blah. Come with us, have some drinks, relax, call your people, tell them what happened. So all you gotta do, truth. So the guy did. He gave us a ride. All the bomb gang girls, all of us, we sat in the pickup truck, got in, and we drove. And we remembered that. And Lane remembered that. And what happened was, sometime later in life, I was at home in Chicago at the after hours club. We called it, Houndstooth, where when the bar is closed, only certain people can come to this club.
Yeah.
And some dude came up to me and goes, yo, Levi, there's some little motherfucker in that cast. Got a catch foot. He in a band called Alice. Alice is in trouble or some shit. And
Oh my Lord.
I go, whoa. So let him in, let him in. So I went and saw Lane, and that's when I knew that he remembered me meeting him, and
Yeah,
he remembered me. And
that's
he came
good.
to Chicago. They were playing. They were playing in somewhere, and they had a night out. He wanted to stay in that town, so they came to Chicago, and he went to a bar called China Club in Chicago, and they asked the bartender, "Do you know a Levi?" The bartender says, "Oh," and Thrill, he goes, "Oh, the guy from Thrill? Yeah. The girl, one of the girls in the band, she's a bartender. She's here." So Kitty told him, "Hey, Levi's in Houndstooth. Go there." So they sent him there,
How
and he
funny.
came there. Yeah. So we hang out. They stayed at my house and everything. But that was the story. Todd. All that happened from Cool World. You
Oh
know,
wow, that's
just
awesome.
that
That's a long
particular night.
story from Cool
Yeah.
World, man. That's a good one.
Yeah. Matter of fact, when I got off the plane to go to shoot the video, one of the label guys handed me about 6 CDs, Snoop Dogg's first album, his solo
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
and they weren't even out in the market yet. He says, "I got you something for your son." So my son had Snoop Dogg's CD before it even got out,
Wow.
and yeah, because I asked my son, I go, "Nathan, my son's name is Nathan." I go, who's up and coming rapper, coming up? Because my son had gotten to Ghetto Boys,
Okay, yeah.
and
Okay.
I had bought him some cassettes, and he stuck this tape in Ghetto's Boys, and I was like, damn, all this cursing and shoot this motherfucker, all this and that. And I
Oh
was like,
yeah.
damn.
Every other
He
word,
said, "You
man.
into this?" Yeah, exactly.
Horrible.
I said, "Do you know anyone else that's, man, Ghetto's Boys pretty rough for you, Nathan?"
Yeah.
He says, "Yeah, this is one guy, Snoop. You know, he's on one of those NWA's. He's the one guy that goes, it's 187 on the motherfucking cop, and well, it's 187 on the motherfucker." He told me that guy is going to be badass.
Yeah.
So when I got the CDs, that's awesome. That's awesome. Thanks a lot. So I hooked my son up. Got the Ralph Baskey, Kim
Is that
Basinger.
Doggy Style album?
Yeah, Doggy Style. The
Yeah,
first
Doggy
one.
Style was bad, dude. That was a
Yeah,
good
it was bad.
album.
Yeah.
Honestly, I
Yeah.
don't listen to rap, but honestly,
Yeah.
Death Row Records came up with so many good albums. It's just that style,
Mm-hmm.
that rhythm, nice rhythm, and it's just
In
and
the
then
pocket.
yeah, just the way
Yeah.
they rap and sing. It's
Yeah.
totally different
They
style
groove.
than the ghetto than
Yeah.
the
Then
streets,
the, you
all that
know,
crap.
just, yeah.
Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
agree.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, so that all that was an experience. That was an experience.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
in my memoir, I'm right talking roadkill when I got in the band in 1989, New Year's in 2000, went to 1999.
yeah.
The sold out show where it was us, Skinny Puppy, Ministry, all in one night.
Oh my
You pay
lord.
a ticket, you get on this bus, and it takes you to all the shows. And that was for me. That was the first night. That was my second night playing in front of a sold out show, and, and that was a night to remember. You know, I
Hell
got to
yeah,
meet
man.
Jimmy Chamberlain, and I already knew Billy Corgan, you know,
Yeah,
but the Pumpkins really pretty much took off after that, and playing in Thrill Kill, I got a chance to other people in bands like Urge Overkill,
yeah.
um,
Okay, they're good.
Material Issue. um, Pig Face. It was really it was to me. I got a chance to meet my peers, and it was just fun. I'm straight. I'm not gay, so uh, I'm more like the guy on the football team when I was in Thrill Kill. I was like straight guy in the band that's whack, and so I would meet other guys in bands as to because some of the fans were gay as all out.
Oh
Some of
yeah,
the yeah. Oh,
it's the end thing now. Anyways,
yeah,
he
yeah,
is straight. Isn't even cool anymore.
yeah. Right. I know. Well, I'm glad I'm straight as all
Oh,
out
me
though.
too. Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah. I knew some friends that experimented with that, and it just ain't the same. Not me. But groovy's groovy. But no. But I used to love it when we would go and read fan mail. That to me was an experience. I got a chance to meet fan mail, and it was shocking. Being
That
in
does
throw
sound
kill
cool. That does sound cool.
was ultimate. It was ultimate. It's just like graduating. It's like graduating out of college. I got into the scene at
Yeah,
31. I got into the music scene,
yeah,
and that's why I see guys in bands. It'd be a shot. It's just like a lottery. It'd be good. You get it. It'll be you. You could be big, have a following, or not. Just play for
oh,
love of music.
definitely,
That's the more important.
definitely.
Playing for the love of music.
Hmm.
And that should be your goal. Playing to get famous. It comes with playing for the love of playing music.
Yeah,
You know.
it should. That should be
That's
your
why.
motivation, anyways, when you're in a band, like especially a band
Yeah.
like what you're
Yeah.
in.
Definitely. For sure.
Like, hey, darn it, man, we got like 2.5 minutes left of the
Yeah.
time.
Oh
So
yeah. So this yeah, this let me take my spectacles off.
yeah, there's
Yeah,
those
this interview
eyes.
is cool. Yeah, yeah. So, but now I just want to play live. I want to play live.
See your people again.
Yeah, definitely. Fans, I still had some fans that write me and stuff, but I never thought I wouldn't have a label. Never thought I'd be, have this accident,
Yeah,
and to survive it,
definitely.
is a thing.
God
Because
bless
Pete
you.
Steele from typo negative, he had sepsis
Ooh,
and he died from it.
wow.
And it's the
I didn't
same
know
thing,
that.
man. Sepsis is a motherfucker. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. And most likely you don't make it. I lucked out,
Yeah.
I lucked out. And when I came out of that coma, induced coma, when I got out of it, I couldn't see. And I thought I was in purgatory. I was like, where am I? Am I in the middle? Am I going up and going down?
Oh,
And I heard the nurse go, he's moving, he's moving.
he's
So I guess
twitching.
I made it, I
Right
know.
on.
I always
I was like,
wanted to be a
That's
movie
awesome.
they had
star.
my
I live for drugs. It's great.
Hey, this is a message of love and a call to action for the man, one of the few people of color players in the industrial and alternative music scene, an OG, the backbone, rhythm section, powerhouse, and groove master of every band he's been in. He's a core Pigface member and a big part of my life, the Thrill Kill cult's history. With all the ongoing crap going on in the world, Charles Levi has always been a purveyor of love and positivity. He's been there for me with phone calls and messages. Let's uplift this good man in his time of need. He doesn't like asking for help, and I'm here asking on his behalf with his permission. We love you, Charles, and we love you, Danny. Thank you for being at his side. Check out the GoFundMe link below, either in the comments or the description, depending on where you're watching this, either on Facebook or Instagram. And yeah, let's show Charles our love and support and gratitude. He's got vascular dementia. He's on the wait list for a heart transplant. And those of you who've been following his story, he was in a coma a couple of years ago, lost a leg. He's an amputee, lost a leg to sepsis. He's had mounting health challenges, and he's still very positive, and he's still showing up for people like me in my time of difficulty that I've recently come through, and I'm still in some ways. And he's a lovely, lovely guy, a very good friend, and I just want to put the word out that he needs our support, and I hope those of you watching this can do something to help. And yeah, so that's it. Check out the GoFundMe link. Lots of love. Love you, Charles. Okay, thank you.